It is your girl, Aqua May, and I'm here today to do a full moon dream message. I'm mixing it up. Doing something a little different once again. The dream interpretations are readings where you could have either had this dream or it could be a dream that you may be having coming up. Okay, so take them as they resonate, especially if you already had the dream. We're going to see what messages are needed for you. And like, why did you have that dream? It could be something in there. So take what resonates, leave the rest. All right. If you need actual dream interpretation, the personalized one, please contact me. You can email me, contact me on Instagram, or whatever, how you choose. Okay. But let's get this started. This is for the collective dreamers out here. Excuse me. My collective dreamers at this time. What do we have? Let's get 3 cards. What type of dream keywords are we going to get today? This is my own little personal deck I made, so I love this deck. Let's get, all right, we got one. Ooh, we got a phone call. So you could have had a dream where you were getting a phone call, some type of communication. Maybe you heard a phone ringing in your dream, or you saw the phone, but it wasn't ringing, but it was like a particular color. I'm getting the color pink, yellow, purple, orange. Okay, so you could have seen a phone in a dream, right? It was something about you answering a call, right? It's time for you to do something, time for you to get up. And because when the phone rings, it breaks you out of whatever you're doing. Like it breaks your concentration, right? Because the phone call, if your phone rings, it breaks the concentration. But if you are deciding to make that phone call, then it's like you're thinking about someone. So like depending on what was happening in that dream, the phone call was very important. Okay, let's get 2 more. Ooh. Okay, we got a farm. So maybe you dreamt about a farm, being on a farm, owning your own farm, cultivating something on a farm, planting a seed. You could have had animals within your dream, like cows and goats and things like that. So I'm hearing something about cheese, but a farm. Okay, that's an interesting one. Oh, and then we have the deities. This is a nice one. Okay, so you could have had a dream where you saw some sort of deity that is relative to your culture or to your religious beliefs or whatever, or even a deity that you've never seen before, but you just knew the energy was, like something like this. This energy I'm seeing is a higher figure, right? So the deities are here. Something that is a very powerful message. So, because when you see deities in in a dream, they're trying to really show you something. They really want you to know something. They want you to do something. They have a particular message for you. Maybe they're giving you some sort of instructions. Maybe they looked a particular way that really stood out to you. They could have had blue skin, or they glowed, or something like that. Something about the energy with when you see like a deity in a dream is very powerful. Okay, but again, just to go over, we got phone call here. All right, so you could have got a phone call within a dream. You have farm, and you also have deities. Okay, so let's see. Why did we get these messages? They're telling me not to use these. Use these. Okay. So what was the energy for the phone call? If you had a dream about a phone call, let's see. What was the purpose of this phone call that you got or that you were making in this dream? Oh, healing. It was a phone call to heal. That's what flipped out. Okay. A phone call to heal. Maybe someone in that needs help around you in your physical world, right? That's why you got this phone call. It was like some sort of warning to let you know, like, hey, someone's going to need your help. Or I'm also getting some type of wake up call, right? Wow, somebody said it. Let's remove this person. Okay, remove. Thank you. Can I delete you now too? Yeah, let's put you hide. Bye bye. Anywho, you got healing here and you got phone call. Okay, so this healing with this phone call, maybe again in your waking world, there's some type of phone call that you may be receiving that is going to change your world in some sort of way, whether it be like a health matter, right? Where you're like, hey, I wasn't expecting to hear this type of message, or I'm also getting someone in need of some sort of help, right? Or you need to answer your wake up call to go and heal yourself, right? It's like really time to start that journey. This is the phone call is giving me a wake up call, all right? For you to understand something, for you to see something, for you to do something, okay? So let's see what we have this healing. What is the energy here with this phone call for the collective dreamers out there? This is for my collective dreamers. We have the Three of Wands. Again, a friend, a family member, ooh, somebody that you know. They could need some sort of help. Somebody that you are very close to, right? I also am seeing you and some other people in your dream. You could have had a lot of people, like, I don't know, maybe you were trying to reach a particular person, but every time you called, it was the wrong person. All right. So it's like you could be trying to reach somebody, could be trying to find somebody. But also, I'm getting someone within your inner circle needing some sort of assistance. You reaching out to your inner circle to get some sort of help and assistance on something that you have going on in your life. The Two of Coins, yeah, definitely. You are trying to figure things out, right? This Two of Coins, he's sitting here playing with these shells, right? It's probably not the right thing he needs to use to practice, right? But there's other people. Maybe he needs to call his friends out there and say, hey, come practice with me. He's by himself practicing. He's by himself out there on the field. He doesn't have anybody with him. Okay. So, let's see. Make you a mod. Yes, I will, Paris. Let me see. I don't even know how to do that, girl. All right. Oh, here we go. All right. All right. You are now a moderator, Paris. Thank you. I appreciate you. Please go follow Saturn's Daughter. She is another great reader here on YouTube, and she does plenty of other things as well. But anywho, excuse me. With the Three of Wands and the Two of Coins, like I said, this healing is coming from someone within your inner circle, or you reaching out to other people to find support, making that phone call, reaching out to someone and saying, hey, this is my issue, this is what's going on, I need some assistance, right? Don't be too afraid to ask for help. All right. The Ace of Wands. That's the only way it's going to happen. Is if you actually ask for help. You can't do this alone. There's three people here sitting down waiting for you to actually call them over to say, hey, come play with me. Hey, come assist me. Hey, come grow with me. Hey, all right. You have your back turned to your people in your life at this time. Or again, there could be someone else who has their back to you. All right. Okay. All right. Let's see what this is. We have the Devil and the Sun. That's very, with the Seven of Wands. Yeah, you're trying to block people out of your life. You're trying to make things in your life at this time, maybe they seem to others as they're like very good and everything is perfect and nothing is wrong. But I feel like whoever this is here is definitely, with this Devil card and the Sun, it's like all is not as it appears. All right. And you really need to reach out for help. This woman is here hugging this man, asking for some sort of assistance, right? With the Sun card, feeling very comfortable in this person's arms and this person's energy to receive the love, the assistance, and the support that they need to fight off this devil. Okay, so you see how many people, I'm sorry, my throat is like so scratchy right now. But you see how many people are standing here in this picture, right? There's a whole bunch of people. I don't know if you can see it, but they have shields. These are like police officers or someone guarding the way. She actually put down sage to clear out the energy here. Okay? Yeah, please. This is really good. You need to clear out some sort of negative mindset, some sort of negative blockage that you have created, some sort of wall you have put up, because you need the help. You need the assistance. That's what this phone call is about. It's about you receiving some sort of assistance, some sort of healing hands, helping hand to get you to where you need to go. All right. And get you out of the situation in which you are in. Whew. All right. We're going to get one more card for here. I don't know what my cards are. Oh, here they are. Nope. These. I'm going to take these. Sorry, guys. I'm all over the place. I'm doing something new here. So y'all going to do it with me. But you have chance and probability with this energy of the phone call. Like, hey, you don't know what's going to happen if you ask for this help, right? Somebody may not be able to assist you. Maybe they know somebody else that can assist you, though, right? Maybe you may think people will judge you about something, but in all reality, they're looking at you like, dang, I already knew you needed help, but I just needed you to tell me that to come in and assist, right? So you have to be open here with chance and probability. Be open to take that risk, gamble, and get the job done, right? Don't be afraid of the whatever problems you have at this current time. That's why you had this phone call. It's telling you to like get started on something, do something, but don't do it alone, right? Take a chance, but don't think you have to do it alone, right? This energy of working with your friends, your family, your community in some sort of way is going to be the right choice. You may be having a two-sided thing where you're like, I'm going to stick to myself and just see what I can do, see what comes out of something. But with that devil energy, it's not giving me that you are going to get out of it easily. But if you got that assistance, if you have the right help, it's like something can change overnight. All right, let's see. Let's get it. Let's get it. Where is... Oh. All right, so with the next card we got for this dream interpretation message for the full moon is farm. And with farm, like I said, I'm getting fruits, vegetables, food, animals, your nutrients, how you eat, your mood, right? Everything, right? I just had a whole conversation earlier about food and blood types and all types of stuff, right? A lot of good information. So with the farming, it's like, where are you getting the source of something from, right? What is the source? And is it a good source? Maybe you need to build a farm. Or maybe you need to find a farmer for whatever purpose that you need it for. The protection, you see what she's holding? The world. With the farm and the world, like, do you see that? What's on the world? Like grass and greenery and ocean. You have, the ocean here is not necessarily a farm, but people do farm fish, right? So it's everything. Farms are very important to us. We need to protect them at this time. Maybe there's some type of work that you can do and within your community to form some sort of like organic farm or something like that. There's something about you protecting your environment in which you live to help the longevity, right? To help with the creation process and what can happen within what can happen on land, right? What can happen within an environment when it's treated properly, when it's cared for properly, when it's given everything that it needs to succeed, right? It can really flourish in the best ways possible. Okay, how do we have farm and protection here for the collective dreamers? What is the message? We have the Hermit card, protection for real, because the Hermit card is the inner, excuse me, the Hermit card talks about your world within you, right? The world which you actually control, which is your own world. He's sitting down, he's controlling his environment, and it's actually taking effect on everything else around him with this Hermit. And it almost looks like, does that not look the same? The Hermit has that little orb right there. The protection here card has the world here, right here, right? So it's like this energy of protecting what is within. Feeding yourself the right things, because the Hermit also does, that's a Virgo energy, and that talks about digestion and what you feed yourself and the things that you look at, the things that you find entertaining. It talks about everything, right? This is everything that you put in yourself and how you actually, or how it affects you, right? And how you allow it to affect you. All right, let's see. Ooh. We got the Mother of Wands, which is the Queen of Wands. Lovely. She has a big old sunflower on her face. That's a lot of cards, but I'm going to take them. She has this big sunflower on her face. So, again, I feel like you need to come out of something. There's something that is like keeping you hidden in some sort of way here, and it needs to come out because the Hermit card is also a hidden energy. This Queen of Wands is not somebody who actually hides herself, right? So it's like something that you can do in private that you don't actually show everybody, but it's something that needs to be put out there because the Queen of Wands is not somebody who hides herself at all. The Ten of Wands is here. You have the Seven of Knives. What else do we have? Okay, we have the Strength and the Three of Baskets. Again, this energy here of people helping, right? This is from the other dream. Again, all these dreams could connect in some sort of way, or they could be individual. So take it how they resonate. But the Ten of Wands here, she has all of these groceries. You see with the groceries and the food and the farm, okay? You can't make it up. The farm is here. She has groceries in her hand. Where are you feeding your family? How are you feeding your family? What do you need to cut out? What needs to be implemented? The Seven of Swords is about strategy. The Seven of Swords is about learning the better way of something, right? Getting around into the easier route of something instead of going through the hard route. So there is an easier way to do something, to manage something, to make it make sense. They're eating in this picture. They're having some sort of abundance. They're having some sort of party. They're enjoying themselves here because of what is being built, what is being fostered here. So this protection of the land is very important at this time, right? The protection of your environment, your community, keeping something not necessarily sacred, but keeping sacred information, like upholding it. Okay, that's also very important here with this farm. Like when you cultivate, to learn to farm is what our ancestors did. We did that many, many years ago. Like since time began, since humans began, we have been farming. So this is something that has been taught down the line. So it's something about that too, teaching something down the line and also learning new ways to do things as time moves on. Whew. Okay, what do we have here? Let's get one card for this farm. Hope you guys are enjoying this message here. If you are, please hit that like button. Hit me up if you need a personal reading. It says share, disclosure, and gossip. So interesting with the farm. Farm is about community. So even though it says gossip and all of that, it says the power of disclosure. Share your truth with caution and discernment. So I just said that about the lineage, the legacy of something being sent down the line, right? We're not going to look at this in a negative way. We're actually going to look at it as getting like real sacred information and holding that and upkeeping it, right? And spreading it very purposefully and very intently. And, it's like, yeah, yeah. This information about food and things like that needs to be put out there to the public anyway. So there's nothing wrong with you being the voice of reason here when it comes to what we're putting into our bodies. Okay? All right. Let's see. What do we get here now with deities? What is the message? What do the deities want to tell the collective dreamers? Compassion. She's also holding a world. So even while you're doing all of this, have compassion for people. People are not going to understand what's happening. But there's something here with the deities. They are showing you compassion here as well. They want you to know that they love you, right? They want you to know that they have your back, right? They definitely are, they're watching you grow. They love the growth that they see within you. Oh, I'm getting chilled with this deity energy and the compassion. Definitely feeling like a lot of love being pushed out at this moment. Because deity energy, that can be taken as almost anything, right? It could be angels. It could be figures within, like I said, your religious understandings that you believe in, that you hold true to you, they help you on your day-to-days. You call on them all the time. And maybe you have strayed away from that in some sort of way. And if you have, it's time to come back to that, right? The angels, the ancestors, all of that energy, your spirit team. Deities are a part of your spirit team. They want you to succeed. All right. Yep, the Son of Baskets. This is the Knight of Cups in this deck. Is love being shared here, right? So the compassion, the heart, the love, all of that, you need to surround yourself in that completely. That's what the deities want you to know. You need to work with deities that focus on self-love, that focus on romantic love, that focus on friendship love. Like there's a deity for almost every issue that we have in our lives that we could kind of call upon or even study on and understand what they bring, how they can bring value into your life. So there's something about really falling in love with religion. Not religion. Falling in love with your spirituality, not religion. Because religion is a whole nother answer, a whole nother thing. The Nine of Swords and the Ace of Swords. This is some crazy energy because the Son of Baskets is like, I love this person. I will do anything for them. But at the end of the day, the compassion has to be there. Like, if you're not getting what you need out of a connection, is it really love? Right? There's something about love here being a big factor. Like how you find love. What is it that you call love? Right? Is this do these energies show you compassion? Do they bring you anything, or do they just cause you to feel like, you're being judged, or people are watching you? People are saying you should be doing something. The Nine of Swords here with this deck, with all of these eyes on it, is just giving me like people are just, even you could feel like this, and maybe nobody is actually watching you, but you could feel like everybody is looking at your downfall here. And I don't feel like that's the case. Actually, you need to have more realistic views of your life, right? And I feel like this is the cause of that. Like the a Knight of Cups can be a little delusional when it comes to love and how to receive love and what the actual love is. Like what's your love language? Okay, you have to know that. If you don't know your love language, then you won't get what you really want in life. right? Because you don't know how it is that you like to receive things, or how you even like to give things. Like, maybe your love language is giving people a lot of care and attention. Maybe your love language is giving people, like almost a dedicated time where you're just like everything is about you at this moment. Like there's something about that where you need to actually break away from it because it's causing you to feel depleted. It's causing you to feel drained and not seen and not heard. You have the Ace of Knives, which is Ace of Swords, and the Eight of Wands. You have to love on yourself. You have to allow yourself time to be free. You have to allow yourself time to break away, right? Because you could be consuming yourself too much with a relationship or something like that, and it's time to get away from that. It's too much on you. You're not seeing all the other parts of the world. It's like you're only looking at love from this one scope, from this one viewpoint, and it's actually not a healthy one. So the deities are telling you, yeah, this card here in this book, the Ace of Baskets, when I first pulled out this card, I was like, this is an interesting card. It's a man sitting here with another man behind him, all of these flowers. But this is his ancestor, okay? So the ancestors are here. Deities is the card that came out. What the Ace of Baskets, they want to show you what actual love is. They want you to find that. They want you to really sit down and even take time with yourself, because this Ace of Baskets, he's sitting by himself. Even though he has his ancestors on his back helping him through this, he's sitting by himself. So it's about putting that love and that attention and care into yourself, right? And then you'll be able to actually connect with your ancestors more. You have this Mother of Knives, the Queen of Knives. She is like been there, done that type of energy. I always get that with the Queen of Knives. Like, I'm 10 steps ahead because I've already gone through it. So they want you to not think like that, though. They want you to be more open. Her sword in his image is down. So put your sword down. It's good. Okay? It's good. It's good. Don't worry. You can love. You can open up your heart. You can express yourself how you actually want to. I feel like you have discovered a level of yourself that you want to put out there, but you are a little afraid to do that. The Emperor is at the bottom. Take charge. Do what you got to do. Okay? All right. Let's see. What's the message here? We got two cards. So we have, interesting, bottleneck career, and then we have release carnival. Listen, you're somebody who works a lot, maybe. You put a lot of your focus on things working. Like you want something to work out, right? And because you do all of this work to ensure that something works out, it's like everybody else reaps the benefits of this, right? That everybody else is here. This is almost like you're the performer on stage and everybody's looking at you and they're loving what you're doing, but what are you getting out of it? You're just doing all the work. So there's something, again, about putting that love and compassion into yourself. That's what is needed here. Don't put so much focus into career, into other people, into anything. Put some more focus into your spiritual work. Put some more focus into yourself at this time, okay? That's what we need to do. So I want to get one last message here for all of you. What is the last message that we have for the collective dreamers out here? Thank you, guys, if you've been here with me this whole time. Oh, I like these cards. It says, trust your feelings and forge a new path. Okay? So trust your feelings. You are unique. Your destiny is waiting for you to write your story and pave your own path. Follow your heart. Don't let others dictate who you will be. Okay? Not at all. That goes for every single dream message that's over here. Okay? And then we have forge a new path. When you make new choices, you create new results. Let go of the old patterns and embrace the power of possibility. You are fully supported. I already told you the deities are here. Your ancestors, your guardians, and gods are here. They're letting you know it's time to go. It's time to do what you do. We got your back. Okay, so keep going. All right, guys. I love you. Thank you for joining me today. I will be back with more of these messages. If you like them, hit me up if you need a dream reading. But hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. I'll talk to you later. Deuces. Bye.